You ever notice? The people who treat everyone the best are usually the ones who end up hurting the worst? The friend who always picks up the phone. The one who lends money they don't even have. The one who forgives, even after betrayal. And somehow, they're the ones left questioning themselves. Why? Because, like Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Most good people don't have bad luck. They have unconscious patterns. And today, we're exposing them. 1. Good people don't see the knives coming. Good people assume the world runs on the same rule book they live by. If I wouldn't lie, they wouldn't lie. If I wouldn't betray, they wouldn't betray. But the world isn't built that way. There are people who will smile in your face while calculating how to use you. And guess who's easiest to manipulate? The one who never expected manipulation. When you expect the best in everyone, you accidentally blind yourself to their worst. Kindness without awareness becomes self-sabotage. 2. In the United States, loneliness is an epidemic, and the givers feel it the most. Right now in America, millions of adults report feeling deeply lonely. Not alone, lonely. And here's the twist. It's often the most generous people who feel it the hardest. The helpers. The emotionally available ones. The ones who check in on everybody else. They're surrounded by people, but starving for someone to show up for them. They listen to everyone's problems. But when they're struggling? Silence. That kind of loneliness hits different. It's not about having no one. It's about realizing you're the strong one for everyone. But nobody is strong for you. And over time? That creates exhaustion, burnout, quiet resentment. Good people don't break loudly. They fade quietly. 3. Kindness gets mistaken for weakness. Some people respect kindness. Others see it as opportunity. Oh, you're patient? I can take my time. You're forgiving? I can mess up again. You're generous? I can take more. Because good people don't immediately fight back. Manipulators assume they won't fight at all. But restraint isn't weakness. Silence isn't stupidity. And kindness isn't submission. It's strength, just without boundaries. 4. Good people carry guilt they don't deserve. Here's what hurts the most. Bad people sleep peacefully after betrayal. Good people stay awake replaying it. Did I overreact? Was I too sensitive? Maybe I could have handled it better. It's like apologizing for getting stabbed. Because you think you stood in the wrong place. That's empathy turned inward. And when you don't confront it, you repeat it. Overgiving. Overforgiving. Overtolerating. Calling it love. Calling it loyalty. Calling it, that's just who I am. No. That's a pattern. 5. They love too deeply. Good people don't half love. When they commit, it's real. When they support you, it's genuine. But that depth makes betrayal brutal. The higher the emotional investment, the harder the fall. And after enough falls, you either harden into bitterness, or you evolve into discernment. Discernment is not becoming cold. It's becoming aware. It's recognizing red flags early. It's setting boundaries without apology. It's walking away the first time disrespect shows up. Not the 5th. 6. So why do good people get hurt the most? Because they forget wolves exist. But here's the part that changes everything. The world doesn't need you to stop being good. It needs you to be good with boundaries. Keep your heart. But build a spine. Be kind, not blind. Be loving, not self-abandoning. Be forgiving, but not forgetful. The moment you stop letting people exploit your goodness is the moment your goodness becomes power. If you've been the strong one since childhood, if you've been the safe place for everyone else, if you've felt lonely in rooms full of people, you're not broken. You're just overdue for boundaries. And this time, don't shrink your heart. Sharpen it. If this spoke to you, drop the word aware in the comments. Because awareness is where healing begins. And once you see the pattern, you don't call it fate anymore. You call it growth.